This time I want forever, forever, forever.
You know, when you're averaging, 10,000 people that are all locked into the game and know your name and know your background, it's just been, an awesome experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
That's why you come here, is to play in front of the crowd like that. I mean, Swayze Field with 11,000 people in it, it's unbelievable.
Prime for a great weekend, and in Oxford, the weekend start on Thursday night.
You feel what I feel?
It's goosebump time in Oxford, Mississippi.
And the Rebels take the field.
Swing on! See ya, baby!
Swung on, deep to left, way back, way gone! Fifth home run of the year for Zach Kozar.
Got him swinging! The Rebels are heading to the Super Regionals.
That ball is crushed. Deep to left field, Fitzsimmons. This one is out of here! Swing and a miss. Parker Caracci strikes out the side. Robinson handles it. And they're going to Omaha for the first time in 42 years. Hotty toddy in Omaha.
Nestled in the hills of North Mississippi lies Oxford, home to the nationally renowned University of Mississippi. Better known as Ole Miss, it is the flagship for higher learning in the Magnolia State, situated quaintly between the Holly Springs National Forest and the Sardis Lake watershed. Ole Miss student-athletes enjoy a cozy southern climate, with temperatures ranging from the 60s to 80s throughout most of the year. Never too hot and never too cold. The weather seldom stands in the way of a Rebel student-athlete's opportunity to train and enjoy the outdoors. Described as the cultural mecca of the South, creativity flourishes in Oxford, as musicians, artists, and writers alike find inspiration in the town's rich history, charm, and creative community. Over the years, Oxford has also become known for offering exceptional culinary experiences. From down-home soul food to upscale fine dining, Oxford is a food lover's oasis. Memphis, the birthplace of rock and roll and home of the blues, is right up the road. Whether it's indulging on the legendary barbecue, tapping your foot to the blues on Beale Street, or catching the hometown Memphis Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum, Ole Miss student-athletes will always have something new to immerse themselves in. The University of Mississippi has a global reputation as one of the best universities in the world. With a student-to-faculty ratio of 18-1, and with 43% of classrooms containing fewer than 20 students, Ole Miss offers the student hands-on experience and personal attention in their chosen field. Invigorating classroom engagement and a passionate faculty of instructors bring the education to life. The University of Mississippi has recently been awarded R1 status, placing them in the top 2.5% in the nation in higher education research. As for time spent away from athletic fields and lecture halls, Ole Miss student-athletes are treated to one of the safest and most picturesque campuses that the nation has to offer, evidenced by being ranked #1 most beautiful campus 3 of the past 6 years. To match the greatness evident within the academic arena and campus environment, the Ole Miss Athletic Department has kept pace. Powered by the Forward Together campaign, a $200 million mission to advance Ole Miss facilities and give Rebel student-athletes premier training grounds and state-of-the-art accommodations for competition. Started in the spring of 2011, Forward Together has dramatically changed the face of Ole Miss athletics, and in turn has led to our programs continually resetting the bar of athletic excellence.
Moody penetrates, throws up the layup, it's good! With 3 seconds to play!
A new record for most home wins.
Ole Miss knocks off 9th-ranked Kentucky.
Touchdown, Laquan Treadwell! He is the new Ole Miss record holder for touchdowns in a season.
And he pours it in style, and there is Your 2017 men's individual champion.
The 2013 NCAA champion repeats.
2 pitch. Swung on. Line drive. Center field. It's a walk-off base hit for Gatlin, and the Rebels stay alive in the College World Series.
Caught at first. Hotty Toddy Ole Miss wins the SEC championship for the first time.
To go along with success on the collegiate level, Ole Miss student athletes represent and succeed on a global scale as well.
Loading everything at the top, that is an impressive clearance.
The furthest jump in the world this year.
The two-time world champion Brittany Reese was 5th in Beijing. In London, the American wins gold.
Under the reins of Mike Bianco, the Rebs have stacked up among the nation's best, producing 16 All-Americans, winning 3 conference titles under his watch, all while making 15 postseason appearances and reaching the sport's pinnacle, Omaha, in 2014.
That mound is 60 feet 6 inches and 10 inches high. The bases are 90 feet. It's a baseball game that you've been playing your whole life. It's not different. The difference is you're prepared for this.
Just enjoy it, soak it up, create a memory. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Oh, Jordan strikes out. 3 strikeouts by Greer Holston, and Ole Miss wins the 2018 SEC Baseball Tournament.
Paced by the dynamic Carl Lafferty, the Rebels have developed a pitching staff that is feared, striking out a league-best 621 batters in 2018. Pro scouts have taken note of the Rebels' dominance on the hill, selecting 29 of Lafferty's pitchers in the MLB draft.
Out to the front of it, out this way, so you can feel the pull. And when you get up underneath it and push it that much, you'll get on the side, and it'll have side spin. Yeah, so try to get out to the front where you feel it.
Strike 3 called. Will Smith goes away looking.
Walk will tie it. Full count pitch to Madison Stokes. It's on its way, and it's a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Ole Miss wins 6-5.
Swing and a miss. Got him with a high fastball, 94-mile-an-hour heater.
Offensively, Mike Clement's Wolfpack approach has transformed the Rebels into one of the most dominant units in the country. In 2018, the Red and Blue led the SEC in batting average and finished in the top 5 in slugging, on-base percentage, runs, home runs, and doubles.
All right, Mize, and obviously we know about him, and I think you just kind of take it one of two ways. Either, and I think you will. Either, you enjoy and embrace the challenge that we have, or you cower down. And we're not going to cower down to him. The entire reason for the pack is for nights like tonight, right? To where we can together take this guy down.
Swung on, fly ball, left field, well stroked. Cockrell's hit it good, baby. Goodbye. 2-run homer. Chase Cockrell.
And they do give him a fastball. He launches it to left field, way back at the wall and into the bullpen. A 2-run home run for Tyler Keenan. 5 runs, 6 hits for Ole Miss off of Casey Mize. Mr. Invincible, not invincible against this Ole Miss offense so far.
Our offense really rises to the challenge, and to face Casey Mize is just an amazing opportunity. I mean, he's obviously going to go in the top 10 picks, if not the first pick overall this year. So to go out there and face him with all of his pitches and just execute a plan like we did was amazing to watch.
Ole Miss is no stranger to the major leagues, having 105 players selected in the MLB draft, with a proven track record of getting players to the show.
Talk about Theo, boy, he has built a couple of teams, taking them to the promised land, the Red Sox, and now the Cubs. Got the magic touch.
You got to think, they got to be looking at Mr. Rollison with their first pick.
With the 22nd selection of the 2018 MLB Draft, the Colorado Rockies select Ryan Rollison, a left-handed pitcher from the University of Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi.
I really like this pick. I think Ryan Rollison's going to go through the minor leagues quickly.
The shortstop from the Cincinnati Reds, Zach Cozart.
Little looper down the left field side. Presley on the move. Gets there with a slide and makes a nice play.
Lynn rolls through 4. Now Moss lifts a fly ball to deep left field, and it's caught by Coughlin. Oh, he got him. 19 in a row retired from Lynn, who has been superb.
It's this ball high and deep to center. Get up, ball. That ball's off the wall. Anthony Alford is headed for second base with his first big league hit.
For the Red Sox, and Kelty comes off the bench and hits one into left field for a home run. Bobby Kelty on the first pitch of the night that he sees goes deep to left, and it's 4-1 in the eighth.
To home plate, and Molina gets tagging. What a play by Carter.
And this one is hammered into left field, and it is gone. A second home run tonight. Wow. A third in the last 2 days by Cozart.
Swing and a miss. Listen to the crowd salute this left-hander. 10 strikeouts. 8-0 shutout at Wood.
That's driven out to deep left field. Going back at the wall. Drive home safely
into the jungle.
There is a valid distinction between the University and Ole Miss, even though the separate threads are closely interwoven. The University is buildings, trees, and people. Ole Miss is mood, emotion, and personality. One is physical, and the other spiritual. One tangible, and the other intangible. The University is respected, but Ole Miss is loved. For anyone without that love, it does not exist. The University is geographical, but Ole Miss is universal. There are many universities, but there is only one Ole Miss. What then is Ole Miss? Ole Miss is intimate and personal, with a special meaning to each one. It is as elusive to define as capturing a cloud. Ole Miss is the grove where in the spring the soft whispering breeze sings through the high-lifted branches of the trees its sweetest songs, and where on crisp autumn Saturdays are lavishly spread the most massive picnics ever conceived. Ole Miss is a 6-year-old, proudly labeled with a big 18 on his back. Ole Miss is in Yankee Stadium and Wrigley Field, Atlantic City and Tulane Stadium, or wherever its people are, together or alone. Ole Miss is a smile of recognition, an excited embrace, a warm handshake, a friend in every town, village, and hamlet from Tunica to Tylertown and Pontotoc to Pascagoula. Ole Miss, too, is a quiet meditation under blue skies on Sardis Lake or in an ancient country church at College Hill. Ole Miss is an unbreakable unity, a lasting living bond between those past and those present and those to come. Ole Miss is a million memories, a million dreams, a million hopes, a million aims blended into one viable, regenerating totality of experience and aspiration. The university gives a diploma and regretfully terminates tenure. But one never graduates from Ole Miss.